Hello young artists, welcome back to another Art for Kids Sunday, where today we're going to be drawing a cute jellyfish. So without further ado, let's get started. So colors for today will be a pink, a light blue, a regular blue, and a black for our outline. And as usual, we have our mechanical pencil for our sketch. And we have an eraser just in case we need to clean up any lines or if we make a mistake. So without further ado, let's get started. So what we want to do first is basically we're going to make a circle for his head, but we're not going to need the bottom portion of it. So if you want to just go ahead and draw the complete circle and then erase the bottom portion, you can do it that way, or you can just try to do the top half only. So I'm probably going to do just the full circle and then erase the part that we don't need. So the head, I'm going to put about right here. So kind of a full circle. Alright, about like that's good. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the bottom portion of it. So we don't need this bottom part. So just like that. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we've got the head shape done. So that was our first step. Our second step is we're going to put in the body, kind of the bottom of that body, I guess you'd call it. So what we're going to do is we're going to come out the side here and we're just going to do a little wavy line along the bottom and then connect it back over to the other side. So just like that, that's perfect. Okay, the next thing we want to do will be our step 3, and we're going to make a leg come out. So we're going to do it about, let me see, because we're going to do one over here and one over here, and we want them to kind of be even. So I am going to maybe mark a mark here, and maybe right there is where one's going to go over here and one's going to go over here. So let's do this one first. So what I'm going to do is maybe right here. Alright, and we're just going to have it come out and loop around and come back up to connect right there. And then coming down, I think maybe about right there is good. So we're going to kind of have it curve out and then loop around. Just about like that. Alright, so now what we're going to do for our step 4 is we're going to do the same thing, but over here on this side. Alright, and let me see. I think I'm going to have him about like that. I think I came down a little bit too far, so I can cut that bottom off a bit. And you notice I didn't meet that exactly where I had it, so let me clean this up a little bit and see what we got. Yeah, I think they're pretty even. So if you drew an imaginary line right there, they look like they're pretty even. So I'm going to go with that. Okay. Step 5 is we're going to put a leg here in the middle. And we don't need to draw anything. We just need to make a loop. And connect that to that. And that's pretty much it. You know, actually, that looks really fat. So what I'm going to do is I gotta make it connect higher up. So it looks like it's coming down and then looping around and then going back up. Just like that. I think that looks a lot better. Yeah. We like that one better. Okay. Step 6 is we're going to draw another leg, and we're going to do this one right over here. And it's going to be a little bit shorter. So we're going to come down to about right here. Alright, so let's curve that one out. Just like that. Very cute. And then on this side, we're going to do the same thing. So that'll be a step 6, I guess. And then we're going to come out. We're going to try to match it with the other one. And then go up and connect it right there. Is that pretty even? Yeah, it's close enough, I think. Alright, and there's his leg. So that's step 6. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, step 7, we're going to put some details on him. So we're going to have some pink cheeks. So we're going to put one right here. And we're going to put another one right there. That one's a little bit bigger, but it don't matter. Try to match those up. And also we're going to put in a little oval shape here on the top of his head. And we're going to do a circle here, or an oval actually. And we're going to do another oval right here. Just like that. Okay, step 8. We're going to do the eyes and the mouth. So what we want to do is we want to do as perfect as you can get, a perfect circle for this eye, and then a perfect circle for that eye. And that one looks a little bit bigger, so we're going to try to cut that off a little bit. Maybe like that. Okay, and then we're going to do a cute little mouth right there in the center. Okay, and I think that's going to do it. We're going to clean up our sketch a little bit. It's going to be a little bit more deliberate this time instead of the wispy, sketchy style, so we can define our line a little bit better. Just like that. And then this side over here, I'm going to turn my tablet around so I can better get an angle on that. Alright, that's good. I'm going to clean up that and that. And I think we've got a good head shape there. Okay, and I think the rest of it's pretty much good. We might could fix this middle leg here. So be more deliberate with it, and then this one here is kind of sketchy. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Alright, that is going to complete our sketch. So the next part is we're going to get into the coloring process. So I think I'm going to start with my light blue color here. And the most part is going to be his head and his legs. Not his eyes and not the spots and the pink cheeks. So everything else except the little oval shapes. And that is pretty much it. So let's get started on our coloring. And this is probably going to be the part where I speed the video up. You guys can pause it if you'd like, and let's pick back up when you finish your coloring. Okay, we are back. We finished the blue part. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do the pink cheeks. So where we had done these ovals, that's where our pink cheeks are going to be. We're going to put those in. Just like that. Okay, and then we're going to get our darker blue color. And the 3 spots that we put on top of the head, that's going to be a darker blue. I'm going to turn my sketch pad just a little bit so I can get this last one in here. Okay, that's good. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our black and let's put the eyes in. Let's leave a little white spot on both sides, about like that, and then just color around that. That's going to be the little sparkles in his eyes. Alright, and let's go ahead and do our outline now. So I'm going to just go ahead and do this mouth while I'm here. And then around the eyes. Make those pop out. Alright, and then around the head here. I'm going to turn my sketch pad again so we can get these outlines done better. And I'm going to go around these little spots here, not real thick like our outline, but just a little bit to make it pop off a little bit. Here we go. And then we can do some really thin lines around the pink cheeks also. Okay, that's good. And then let's do the bottom of the body here. In this part we can make a little thicker and darker. Okay, and then let's put in the legs. And then the last one. And that is gonna do it. So I think he turned out pretty cute. I'd love to see what you guys did. If you could get your parents to help you put it on Instagram, and you could tag it with Channel Does Art and also Art for Kids Sunday. I'll be able to take a look at that and comment on your drawings. So if you haven't subscribed, I would be much appreciated if you did that. Also hit the little like button and the bell icon, which will tell you when I upload new videos. But I have new videos every Sunday. So especially using traditional materials and geared towards kids. So with that, we will end the video and I will see you next week. Take care and keep creating.